In a challenge that can only be described as unnecessary, we work towards the legend rank as we attempt a Hearthstone Nuzlocke, where the only rules are, there are no rules. Except, of course, these rules. The wheel will randomly select our deck. On a loss, the deck is removed from our list. If we upgrade from bronze to silver, we get to choose one of our decks to come back to our list, and we need to try to get as high rank as possible in the month of February before we run out of decks. Let's get into it. Hello, Snugglebuzz. Welcome to today's Randomizer Nuzlocke challenge. We just recently, oops, I realized I had a capital. Recently added the Secret Mage back in. Shuffle that around again and spin. We are now at 6 decks. We are in Diamond, which is pretty nice. Now, I will say our last couple videos we have played against a lot of bots, so hopefully we have better opponents today. So let's go maybe hop right into that with the Highlander Druid. Alright, we're against a little warlock here. Now, this might not mean anything, and sorry if I'm bringing it up to those who maybe haven't watched the last few videos, but all the bots have been playing, I think most of the time, if not all the time, the bots have like the base hero power portrait, so the fact they're Nemsy is hopefully a good sign. Okay, Snake Oil Salesman definitely makes me feel like this is leaning more towards the Sludgy Warlock, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not necessarily looking forward to playing against Sludge Warlock, especially with this slow of a hand, but at least it's an opponent, you know? Let's see, we don't have a dragon. Plus it's refresh 4 mana crystals, so... Oof, Inar. It's not great. I wonder if I should have just... Oh! See? I'm going to say see as if you know what I'm talking about. When I was recording for the previous video, I mentioned that playing against so many bots in a row makes so you don't necessarily think, and it messes up your thought process a bit against actual opponents. That's a 1 damage miss. That probably should not have happened. Okay, let's take to the skies. That's going to give my hand full. It's going to make my hand full. I'm going to toss a coin to not burn a card. In theory, I guess we could have coined Innervate, played Amalgam of the Deep, but I think we may end up needing value. Next turn we can go Desert Nest Matron into Time Lost Proto Drake, which will start getting us the board we want anyway, so it's not really the end of the world. Feel like I haven't seen that before. Played in an actual game. That's an interesting one. Now, I did say this 5/6, but that's just going to die to the 6/8. Instead, do we just Watcher and Amalgam? No, I think we need the... Yeah, because this trades into here. We can then trade back if it trades into here, and vice versa, right? Like this is good. Plus now we also have Astalor. Yeah, that'd be silly of me. We also make sure that we trade this at some point. Finale, I mean, who knows? Maybe the finale will come into play as well. So. Punch. Sure. Sludge, kind of had a feeling. Hit. Yep. Now, because they are sludge, I feel like I'm just going to have to throw the Astalor into the sludge on wheels here. Or maybe... Okay, let's play that evidence first. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Probably Moonbeam. I mean, Quick Draw here is pretty sweet too. Very sick / sweet too, I guess. Because we can play it for 0. Yeah. The only thing is, what do we do with it? So we don't want to get 2 mana crystals back until we played 2 mana crystals, I would say. Sure. Restore 7 health. Fills me back to full. I don't even really know what we want to do here. I guess we can just slam down the 4/4. Sure. Innervate helps us out. Soon we're going to be able to get this Concert Proto Drake. I'm a bit worried our opponent's going to pop Garth at any point here. Now, I will admit, this is an interesting take. I could be wrong. Maybe other people have played this before, but I haven't really seen it played that much. And unfortunately, if I use Innervate to bring this out for 8, the fact I haven't gotten any ramp yet has been a bit hurtful. I mean, that'll be good next turn. So, I guess we just probably forge. Give me some kind of good holy spell. That's not really what I was looking for. And we'll just do this. Skip a 3/4 out there for another body. Next turn, though, being able to play this for 7, getting us the board of like 5/6 or 4/6 taunts, I think is hopefully going to be pretty valuable. And then the turn after, we could innervate the Yogg-Saron, or play this, depending on what their board state is, I guess. Like, we have a little bit of time now. We got one more defensive play, and then we can do a couple more more reactive plays here. I mean, if they don't kill these, makes my drum circle a bit more enticing. Okay, they are going to kill them. But I mean, using 6 mana to do so. Oh, sludge. Ooh, baby. Bam. That's okie doke, I think. Like I said, the drum circle here is quite defensive. It's quite good. We get the nice defense. And then, too, if it lives, like I said, we either have the Yogg, we have Proto Drake, we could start giving ourselves some lifesteal. We have Reno next turn, if we feel like we need to. Boom. Bunch of 4/6s. Hopefully enough to slow them down. Putrid, yep. But again, it's going to take them like 4 mana to clear 2 of these. Crescendo. Now it won't, I guess. They have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they could actually... Wow. Might just end up having to be a Reno turn, after all. I would probably... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, never mind. First game back against a real player, and it feels like a while. Oopsie daisies, that probably should have more than it should have, but that's okay. And we lost our Highlander Druid against, against Sludge Warlock. That's okay. I guess we'll just have to shuffle, 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 and see if we can't get back into it. We did make it to D10. I mean, I know it was due, like, possibly two against a lot of bots, but it's alright. Let's go hop into some Secret Mage and see if we can't pull it back. Alright, so we're against a Paladin, little Jade Hound, probably a little mining Paladin. Hopefully we can snap out of the mindset we were in. That loss was a little unfortunate, but that was good. They did pull it off, you know what I mean? Like, they did their thing. I guess. Bam. Counterspell, we might not play that right on the hop. We're going to be playing our mining / secret mage deck. We might just cryopreservation something. We might ping this, to be honest, too. 2/1 can be kind of annoying. To excavate the treasure, though, I think we're just going to freeze. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst one right now. I feel like I would have liked the one that was either coin pouch or, excuse me, whatever the case may be. We won't, unless we draw into another Diggy Jar Jar, do like a Kobold Miner for 2 mana or another Krez. Oh, objection. I think we are just going to ping this down. The other option is to coin out Cold Case, I guess, but it really isn't a bad call either. Yeah. Counters keeps the board in check a tiny bit. We don't really have anything else going on. Yeah, I think it's an okay play. So it's been a bit since I've had to say this, because with the Nuzlocke Randomizer Challenge, but the point of this deck is really board control, so the fact we're against a Paladin, they can be pretty hefty in that space as well. Boogie down, see, as you can see, they have a ton of board presence. We won't really want to play the Reliquary Researcher until we diggy again. So we do have Arcane Worm, Wacha, which again can be just used for some board control. Do some value trades here. Ping that little 2/1. Give them some more minions in their hand, sure, but look at that. Kind of kept the board clean semi. And then we have the Burrow Buster to play right here on turn 5, which will give us a second Diggy Diggy Jar Jar, for our reliquary researcher. And I know sometimes I say some random things, and I apologize. It's the way my brain works. I am not streaming, so I don't have chat to interact with, so I do what I can to entertain the old Nog Nog. And yeah, I've thought about streaming. Let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on that. I don't really have the time is the problem. It's hard for me to... I kind of do the recording around schedule of other things, I guess is what I'm saying. So it's hard for me to schedule the stream time. Wow, the stream times. I apologize. However, I was thinking that because this type of thing, the randomizer, does seem to be a bit more of an interesting concept to think live, plus that way it won't take a whole month, so I can climb and do all that kind of stuff, is maybe we might try to stream a few days at the beginning of seasons and do this more of like a live streaming event, if you will, compared to a month-long series. So yeah, just kind of let me know what your thoughts are. Again, just because I'm thinking about it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But I like to be open and share my thoughts with everybody. I mean, this is a big board. That's unfortunate. Oh, what do we have? Objection? That's okay. We'll just trade. Hopefully it clears some of the board. That works. I think we'll just trade here again. Oh, wow. Really? Okay, bam. Next turn we have the Researcher and Azurite Chunk more than likely, or we'll start throwing out a Frozen Touch. The fact they did this makes me feel like it's a wide board. Excuse me. But I don't really think Crusader Aura gets played that much anymore. So I'm not sure if that's what they're going for, but that's usually why people would go for such a wide board play. Or they just don't have that much in their hand as of right now. Keeper strengths, that sort of thing. Okay, I actually haven't seen Class Action Lawyer played in a while either. It's kind of an interesting one. So they're more of a pure paladin. Yeah, Kangor? That can't be a Kangor paladin. That's Rush. 2 dance floors. I knew their hand had to be something kind of wonky. The fact they have this 2/3 out here, I think I'll I will Frozen Touch this, like I said. Ooh. Burrow Buster does break the wall down. But... Watcha! Get me my 2 random secrets, please. Explosive Runes is hopefully good. Your turn starts on the copy. I won't have a minion, because they're probably going to value trade against me here, so that's probably not that great. Not the best secrets in the world. Explosive Runes could be good. Could slow them down. Could get rid of a minion. That kind of thing. But... oh, I never thought all the dudes would have counted towards slowing the light right too. Yeah. But we'll see. Hand of a Doll? No. Burrow Buster. Yep. Base. Base is the place when it comes to Paladin. A lot of the times now. If they do keep my minion alive. Oh my goodness, they did not. Ooh. Okie doke. I don't. So Summoning Ward won't go off. Explosive Runes isn't going off. I might have to heal myself. Draw. Again, I think I just have to play the Burrow Buster in order to hit their person. I can Burrow Buster, play the Contract Conjurer. The other thing is I guess I could ping the 4/2, Frozen Touch the 4/2, Azurite Chunk. There's like probably more options. Rush. Don't really want to. Well, you know what? Because if it hits this, not the end of the world. I'll say if it does hit this, we could ping it down. And if it doesn't, we can just do what we were originally going to do to begin with. Okay. This is an interesting deck, I admit. I haven't seen like a pure Paladin deck list type thing in a while. Hopefully my 6/6 lives. We don't really have any other healing in the deck. We didn't get the ice armor, ice barrier, or whatever as a secret. Hand of a Doll, okay. That lets them hit the 4/3. Disco, yeah, see, I haven't seen Disco Mall played in a while either. If I was them, I'd just go face. Yeah, they're setting up for lethal here with just the weapon. What did I even do? Cryopreservation. I guess, could technically work. Infinitize the magnitude to get something that either freezes or heals. This is not it. We could try to dig. I think that's the only option we literally have, actually, is trying to dig here. For a 3 cost, that'll save us. Collapse is not it, I'm afraid. I mean, they did win. They won. Wow. I'm kind of... They just beat me down over time. Let's go back to the boss, shall we? Alright, well, let's bring this back up. Oh, we take away the secret mage. So far, bringing decks back has not really proven to be super useful for us. As we little spin here with our top 4 decks, back into a mining paladin. A little bit of mining paladin play. That is still playing sound for some reason. That was loud. Okay. Okay, well, I'll admit, apparently I either am just not playing correctly today after my whole bot situation, or I'm using that as an excuse, because, you know, that's just what it is. It's just an excuse. I will play the Sanguine Soldier into probably double Miracle Salesman. We gotta just start beating this guy down. Beating him up. Beating him up. But I think we might only record the 2 videos today. I usually record 3, but I don't know what it is. Either my gameplay is off, my mind got thrown off based on the series of events. Not that I guess it matters to you what order I record these in or how many I record in a day, but I feel like those last 2 games, I don't know if I misplayed, so let me know in the comments, or if something. I feel off, and I would rather, I guess, maybe not potentially mess things up because I feel off, so... I also feel like I haven't seen Macaw in a while. Like, what is, like... The decks I'm playing against, too, have been intriguing, to say the least. Well... What a good random thing from their Jeweled Macaw. Interesting. Alright. We'll boogie down next turn, which will get us like 3 out of our 5 guys left from the deck, which means that the other boogie down doesn't need to be finale'd, because we won't even have that many left. Sure. Weird decks today. That's all I have to say. Little coin, baby. Plated beetle. Not gonna jump to conclusions. Just not gonna do it. Sure. This is a plain, portrait as well, though. So I thought from the first game about that. Just kind of playing into here. I can't see why most people would play Plated Beetle and Noyotron and stuff. Okay, well, we definitely don't want to do Keeper's Strength while our board has a bunch of stuff on it. Like I said, we could just get the last 2 1-cost cards out of our deck. Might be the way to go here. Shroomscavate isn't super useful. I do like the idea of digging, but let's just boogie down. Probably should have traded this and drew and all that stuff first. This is why I said I might just have to end it here, because obviously my brain's not braining today, and yeah. It's probably all that Helldivers that I've been playing. It's messing with my mind. Spreading democracy and freedom has been, you know, makes this seem a little harder to focus. Not used to not having like a million just bugs coming at me. That's an intriguing choice. I mean, now we could technically play this. Ooh, we could even Garden's Grace, Keeper's Strength. We can't. We could Keeper's Strength, Garden's Grace, but that way's not. Doesn't quite work. We could Garden's Grace Shroomscapate. That's also fair. Yeah. Do the double value trade instead, I guess. I guess I may be thinking that where this has Wind Fury, it's more valuable to keep alive. Maybe I should have just willingly traded that in so this could add 2 more health. Could have been a good choice. Might have been a good choice. I did make a joke, I guess, at the end of the last game about bringing back the bots for my win streak, for my wins, but this is not exactly what I had in mind. Sharpshooter? I literally don't think I've ever even remember hearing about this card. It's interesting. Okay, well, at least we can get some Diggy Diggy Jar Jar Do action. Or just Armatos, actually. Buff everything and start punching them in the face. Buff, buff, punch, punch. They get Arcane Shot. Is that what that is? Yeah, Arcane Shot. I mean, that's an epic card. Generally speaking, bots don't... They only play, like, core set cards and stuff, don't they? I mean, maybe I'm just... I don't know. I could just be, not in the right spot, but I feel like this is a weird... Yeah, they're looking at this card. I don't know. Weird. Like I said, just weird games lately. Punch. Thanks. We can make that a 2/2. If we so desire. We might want to. Just because if we don't get through that with this, the only thing is if they play like another one. So they take a health needs a 2. I will still do it. Diggy Diggy Jar Jar Do. Doll. For Kalthos. I think we just do it here. Punch. So next turn we have 7. Ugh, 9, 11, 10, or 12, 13, 18? And then if we absolutely have to, we can kill one of our own minions. Ooh. So yeah, like this is, I think Thunderbringer was one that gave us for free, I guess, though. But even still, something's afoot. You know, take pickaxe. Beast. We have lethal still. 7, 8. Oh wait, that's got taunt. Oh no. Shoot. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, death rattle, death rattle. Draw minions, please. I mean, that's some digs. I could use a couple digs. Deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's a pretty good one. And boom. I guess we just hit there. I guess I could have did it with this one, but that's alright. Little legendary, so next turn we'll get the Azurite Dragon down. Yeah, okay. This is, not to keep saying this, I'm so sorry guys. This is weird. This is interesting. As is tradition. Arcane Shoot. Sure. Arcane Shoot. Sure. Probably using 2 Arcane Shots to take this out or this or something like that would have been the better choice, but... Arcane Bolt. Hit this with your weapon. Arcane Shoot. Another Arcane Bolt. 2 damage. Shouldn't those have been mana thirsted? Oh, wait. Yeah. See, yeah, taking this out would have been smarter. Your beasts have rush. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, okay, I think we have lethal. This is just a punch. This is a formality at this point, but it's okay. Alright. Ooh, not my snake oil. Yeah. There we go. Another little victoire. So we did have a couple losses. I don't know if that was a bot or just because I had a couple losses that put me against... anyway, not sure exactly what happened there, but that's another victory. D10, again, technically, this is about as far as I thought we were going to get. It was roughly D10. Again, we'll bring this back up here. We got the wheel. We got 4 decks left. I will say that at 1 star at a time, we're basically just seeing now how many games we can go. We might only have a few videos left in the series. I doubt we're going to get super far with only 4 decks left, even if each one of these had like a 60-70% win rate against their opponents. Still only probably like 3 or 4 videos left, but thank you for sticking with me. I know these last couple of videos have been a rough ride between bots and, like I said, some strange decks, and maybe some misplays. Let me know what your thoughts are. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.